So I'm just taking a walk into work this morning and having a look at the flowers in Regents Park. Just kind of seeing what the situation is with this dry weather and the planting. It looks like they've been watering. The soil looks wet there and the flowers look lovely. But yeah, so I heading into work. I'm just taking a moment because I'm early as usual. Well, not always, but I took an early train to save myself over today and tomorrow about 35 quid, which is always useful. It all builds up over time, doesn't it? And yeah, it's just lovely to take a moment out because I'm so early, about an hour early, so or at least half an hour I can wander around for. And these flowers are pretty cool. I think they're possibly little dahlias. Yeah, and these ones are cool as well. Kind of like the false sunflower style, but different colour. We've got like deeper orange ones at home, and then this one's pretty cool as well. Let's see occasionally. But yeah, so Thursday, and I've got a new interest where I got this watch for my birthday off my family, my wife and kids, and it's a Garmin 255, and I'm super happy about that. And it's one of these things where it just fits very well with what I like, and starting to test out it and see what stats it has and tracking data. It's right up my street. This fountain looks amazing in the dry park. From a distance it would look like it was glittering, so it's very cool. But yeah, so also I had a really bad throat. I had like tonsillitis the last couple of days of holiday, and then only really just getting better yesterday and today. Still a bit of soreness on the throat, but really bad for a couple of days. I had like a mad fever and wasn't feeling right at all. I think one day I ended up sleeping what was it? Something ridiculous, like 14 hours while having a fever, waking up every 2 hours. And then the next day I slept for about 11 hours with a fever. But I still managed to get a little hike in and stuff, not a big one that day. But something else. But we managed to get there in the end, and I'm feeling a bit better today, so happy days on that front. Yeah, so just trying to pace things, catch up with things, set up a game plan. Perspectives and reflections from holiday have been this like aspect of prioritising doing things that you want to do, not feeling guilty about doing some of these things. It might be going for certain hikes, or going camping, or it might be going fishing more, or it might be redesigning the garden a little bit and feeling okay about that. And yeah, it's this thing of just kind of noticing what holds you back from doing things you would like to do, and trying to do more of that. So with that in mind, I put a little bit of savings away to start planning and thinking about a holiday. There's various options on the table on that front. Not holiday, but holiday, like hikes and stuff. I've always wanted to do certain hikes, quite a few different ones actually across the world, and I'm trying to figure out which ones are like budget friendly. And actually what you can find on YouTube is that people are able to do it on a super low budget sometimes, that you wouldn't expect. So you might be able to go for like a week or two hiking and camping in these really like nice hiking spots for like 300 or 400 quid, which we can save up over time, there's a certain enjoyment comes from that. So I actually enjoy budget travel relatively, apart from I like a good comfortable bed, you know, but I could do a bit of camping as well. I wouldn't be shy of doing that either. So yeah, it's just reflecting on these things, reflecting on time, trying to get everything tidied up with you know, university stuff. I managed to pass another report for that, which is great. Another couple to do before that's finished in a portfolio. But I'm also really quite conscious because this new watch tracks your heart rate and stress levels which are attached to that, I believe. So it's not entirely accurate, but because it could be that you just get excited and happy about something and your heart rate goes up. But really interesting, and also it tracks your sleep if you leave it on and stuff, which has been really interesting also. Just the last few days starting to get some data. So yeah, more insights, more self-awareness, trying to keep objective with some of those things at the same time, because you know, things are not always accurate. There's always things, bigger picture issues, isn't there, and stuff like that. But best of luck with whatever you're doing, and I was thinking I'll probably reduce the volume. I'll upload a load of videos that I've made that I've not uploaded because I was ill and stuff. But I'm thinking to possibly do a weekly video, which is a bit longer, rather than lots of little ones, and we'll see how that goes. And I really need to focus on the content around the book as well, and more kind of structured interventions type stuff, you know, that we might do in psychology and mental health and things like that might be useful for folks. But because you know, even yesterday in the sauna, you know, somebody that I know was asking about psychology techniques and a difficulty that they had, you know, and thinking about what techniques we might use in that circumstance, or what stance we might take when thinking about these things. But so I'll try and be more structured about that, because I do want to try and get this book done by New Year, which would be good to do. And it might be that there's more of a crammed effort after September, because I've got a lot of uni stuff to do before then. But yeah, I think it's doable, and with this more focused efforts, you know. Alright, have a good one.